Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Hampton with the Fulgham Law Firm. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I want to introduce you to the Fulgham Law Firm. You know, if you've been arrested for a crime in the North Texas area, one of the most immediate things you're going to be thinking about is, of course, to either bond out of jail or bond your loved one out of jail. But then the second issue you're going to be looking at is who should you partner with as your criminal defense attorney to help defend you in the situation that you're in. Now, one of the questions we look at, and by the way, I almost jumped the gun. If you wait around to the end of this video, I'll also give you a free ebook, What to Do If You've Been Charged with a Crime in Texas. All right, now, what should you be looking for when you're looking to hire a criminal lawyer? Well, here's the reality of it. One of the first points, and I'm going to cover a couple of the main things that you're looking at. Number one, what is the reputation and the recognition of the criminal defense firm that you're considering? You know, many criminal defense attorneys are solo practicing attorneys. That means that there's a single lawyer and maybe a legal assistant. But those type of law firms have limited resources, and they many times also have limited experience and knowledge. At the Fulgham Law Firm, we have a team of 5 former prosecutors and also a team of legal assistants and a staff that stands ready to help you to provide you the best defense possible. You know, one of the things we love to do is, I'm going to tell you right now, the district attorney's office, they will have a team of prosecutors that will be coming against you on your criminal case. And what we look to do here at the Fulgham Law Firm is also provide a team defense approach. What that means is you don't just get the expertise of a single attorney. You will have the opportunity to work with a team of lawyers that will literally pull together their resources, their knowledge, their experience, the relationships that they have with the judges and the prosecutors to try to help provide you the best legal defense. Also, one of the other things that we pride ourselves on doing is trying to make sure and provide empathy to our clients. We understand that what you're going through right now, it was unexpected. It wasn't something that you ever thought that was coming, and you may not know the path that lies ahead. One of the most important things is we want to make sure and be able to answer all of your questions, address any of the issues that you have, and we make sure to allow our clients to be able to see their evidence, understand where they stand in the eyes of the prosecution and the state of Texas, and then we want to sit down with you and help customize a specific defense strategy to help you in this time. Now, let's talk about recognition for a moment. So we talked about reputation. When we look at recognition, one of the things many of our attorneys, a good number of our attorneys have been recognized as a top 100 trial lawyer in the nation, as well as a top attorney by Avvo as a top criminal defense attorney, a top DWI attorney, and have superb ratings through Avvo and lead counsel rated. What does that mean? Well, what that literally means is that other judges, other independent third-party organizations have rated the superb nature of the attorneys in our law firm. And it's important that you know that you have someone that's not just starting out and is not aware of what the laws are in the state of Texas. We have that recognition here at the Fulgham Law Firm, and each and every one of our attorneys has that type of experience. All right, now let's talk the next point. So number one was reputation and recognition. Number two, let's talk about experience and background. So listen, awards and recognition are one thing, but you need to make sure that your attorney has chosen the right background and the type of experience they have actually handled your specific case. Now, 4 out of the 5 criminal attorneys that we have here working at the Fulgham Law Firm are former Tarrant County prosecutors. In fact, all 5 of them are former prosecutors. But of our group and of our law firm here, 4 of them specifically worked at the district attorney's office in Tarrant County. So many of them have been in virtually, all of us collectively have been in virtually every court as both a prosecutor and a defense attorney and are very familiar with the judges and the prosecutors. And so some people say that, you know, why does that matter? Well, it's important that your lawyers have firsthand knowledge of how prosecutors think. Think about it, as a former prosecutor, we all are aware of exactly how they're trained. We know what they're thinking, we know what their next move is going to be. We can anticipate that because that's exactly what we used to do. Every attorney in this office has at least 5 years of experience as a prosecutor, and we've also been doing, my partner and I have been doing criminal defense for at least 10 years. And so we want to combine those experiences together to provide you the best defense possible, all right? Now, secondly, working as a prosecutor, think of it this way, working as a prosecutor provides our attorneys with something much more that many times you won't find with other criminal defense attorneys. You're going to be working with a law firm that has an enormous amount of trial experience. In other words, none of the attorneys in this office are afraid to walk into a courtroom and try a case. Collectively, we've had over 350 plus jury trials between all of us. We've tried everything from DWI and shoplifting cases up to murder trials. So each and every one of us has that experience. In fact, it's extremely important if you're facing a felony case in Texas, we know the grand jury process. In other words, we used to work as a grand jury prosecutor for a period of time when we were at the DA's office. And I know if we get a weak case that comes in that's a felony case, we can gather evidence and potentially make a presentation to a grand jury to try to help stop that case dead in its tracks. All right. So each and every one of us has presented these cases. And the reason why I look at this and I say, listen, how does that add up as being important? Well, when you look at a case like this, or look at a situation like this, experience and background as a prosecutor does truly matter. Finally, the last thing we're going to look at is what about training and the continuing education that goes on with your criminal attorneys. Well, let me talk to you a little bit about in the area of DWI alone, our attorneys have undergone specialized training in the investigation and the litigation of both intoxication manslaughter, intoxication assault charges, specifically DWI charges, standardized field sobriety testing, both blood alcohol and breath alcohol testing. And many of them, one of the attorneys in our office, Courtney Miller, actually speaks regularly through many of the continuing legal education classes for DWI. And what that means is she helps train other lawyers how to be good DWI lawyers, okay? And many of us here at our office take on that opportunity to do that, to continue to expand our knowledge as the law changes on a regular basis. Finally, the third thing you need to be looking at is results, okay? In the end, results are what matters. And is a lawyer capable of being able to do the right things and end up with a favorable result? Now, the reality of it is this: no one has a crystal ball. No one can guarantee anyone a result. However, there are some specific methodical steps that are taken that if your experienced criminal defense lawyer follows, the answer can become clear that your odds of attaining a dismissal or attaining the favorable result that you're seeking after are much higher, okay? So I'll just tell you this as a quick introduction. I'm Jeff Hampton with the Fulgham Law Firm. Brandon Fulgham is the owner and the actual managing partner of the Fulgham Law Firm. And then we have Dawn Ferguson, who was a former prosecutor at the District Attorney's Office for 12 years and an assistant chief of the Crimes Against Children unit while she was there. Many years of experience as a prosecutor and doing defense work. We also have Courtney Miller, who is also not only a former prosecutor, but also has been doing many years, a decade more of defense work, where she has tried everything from literally shoplifting to intoxication manslaughter to murder charges. And then we have Nathan Martin. Nathan Martin is a former prosecutor from the District Attorney's Office who also has some specialty experience in white-collar crime and has tried many DWI cases and has areas related to financial crimes, has much experience in. Here's my point. You look at that and say, well, how does all that play in? We want to combine all of our expertise to put together a team for you that meets your needs. So if you are facing a crime in the North Texas area and you would like some assistance or maybe a free consultation, don't hesitate to contact the Fulgham Law Firm at 817-877-3030. By the way, I promised you if you waited around till the end of this video, I'd give you a free ebook, What to Do If You Have Been Charged with a Crime in Texas. Click the link below and I'll be happy to send it right over to you. Thanks again for joining us today. Look forward to seeing you on our next video series.